Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Texas, the center fielder, Danny.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The second baseman.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Ugh, it's that ugly. You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Oh, that's it.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Ball 3. Willie Calhoun would be next. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So digging in now, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jake.
Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for 3-0 now.
Yeah.
3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. A swing and a ground ball to third. Odor on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Rosario leads off first with one away. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he struck him out. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Kluber has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Willie Calhoun.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Willie Calhoun becomes the first out of the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One and one to Chirinos.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now, Joey Gallo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another payoff pitch. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Odor has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Into the box now, Todd Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ronald Guzman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in, Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
The pitch.
Whoa, damn.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Vasquez is there. 2 down. So striding forward now, Scott Heineman. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kluber's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it comes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ground ball left side. Andrus showing off his range, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Up next to the bat.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Rosario makes a move from first. Popped him up. Guzman has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Danny Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2 now.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Elvis Andrus goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. In now, Robinson Chirinos as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out. Good pitch. There as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Joey Gallo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, digging in for his second at-bat, Pete Alonso. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
0-1 the count. The pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate now, Cameron Maybin. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Santana comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Frazier is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Riding in once again, Scott Heineman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Rosario's got it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Odor. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to Frazier. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Rougned. Odor.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this is taken in for the second out. So 2 away for the Rangers.
Designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Guzman has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up to it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robinson Chirinos becomes the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick on the move. And that will end the inning.
Rejoice for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The next 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the first out. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So he sets him down swinging. Cameron Maybin becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Ronald Guzman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ronald Guzman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, number 15.
Robert Gesellman is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 65. Robert. Gesellman.
To the plate now, Scott Heineman shows bunt as he gets this one down. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So the lineup flips. Over and digging in, Danny Santana. A tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Outside and low, 3-0. Pause, now the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Elvis Andrus, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Big spot here. Runners at the corner.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis. Andrews.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, Joe Evans. Yesterday.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Just got a piece up the line. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the former prize Dodger.
Designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Justin Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Chirinos goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.